to JuiceCAST Series 1, Show 2. I'm DJ.
I'm Dangerous Dan.
And he's jamming on the bass. We're looking at Vixen Vapor Mountain Dew in this show.
This guitar reminds me of Vixen for some reason.
Oh yeah. And I just wanted to warn you that juice is very dangerous in this form. Keep it away from your kids and pets. You don't want to lose a pet or take a trip to the ER or something bad like that. And we are not affiliated with Vixen Vapor. We bought the juice ourselves, and they're not paying us in any way or anything like that. So just wanted to let you know that.
We keeps it real.
That's right. So on to the Mountain Dew. I'm vaping the Mountain Dew on the Pro Very Cisco 1.5.
I got the Cisco 1.5.
He's got the Cisco 1.5. And I'm at 3.7 with this one. I'm
at 3.7, actually 4 when I've metered this icon out with the IMR on it. Got the IMR 14500. Almost put the other flavor in there. That would have been a bad idea. We could have tried some cherry Mountain Dew. Would have been the red zone, I guess.
Oh, I don't know. You know, the smell of the Mountain Dew, it doesn't have much of a smell. It surprised me because it has a lot of flavor. Or it doesn't smell like Mountain Dew to me, or it's not as strong. Definitely doesn't smell like it tastes, for sure.
Well, we want to mention that we got the Vixen Vapor, got the 2X flavor on this. I've got the 70 PG, 30 VG, 12, and I guess you've got the obligatory 18. I've got the.
Gotta have the higher strength for me. I don't know. And also, I just wanted to say Dale there at Vixen Vapor is a really nice guy. Took the time to go over some of his favorite flavors with me. I actually got a few different sample packs. Going to take to the Central Texas Vaping meetings. Try those out amongst the group, and yeah,
that's one of the cool things for us about Vixen Vapor is that they're Texas proud.
Yeah, and he was actually talking about maybe making it to a meeting, so that would be great. Come on out, Dale. Yeah.
Got the Cisco XL white drip tip on the icon. It's a lot smaller than it looks. This is the one I take to work. It's my discreet vapor.
And my wife has my discreet vapor right now. I use the Ego.
Ego.
She lost her pink Ego.
Here's the icon next to the Ego. It is just barely bigger than the Ego.
Gotcha.
But I've got the giant fog on the Ego. This thing comes from Greece. It's crazy. We'll talk more about that.
Yeah.
But the juice itself, I mean, Vixen Vapor, if you watched our other video about Vixen Vapor, the best thing about Vixen Vapor for us, if you're in Texas or if you're in the central part of the U.S., is that it's local, it's quick. It's not like decaying juices or something where, it comes all the way from China, and you're going to get it fast, and they make it specially ordered for you. You can choose, if you're a VG person, PG breaks your lips out, chaps your lips. They have, pretty much any mixture you want. And if you don't want 30-70, you want 35-75, write that in the comments, and they'll do it.
They'll do it, yeah.
They'll write you a little letter going, hey, you're awesome. We like that too. And they'll put it right in the juice bottle for you and send it off.
Yeah. The taste on this, I can taste the orange, and just personally, orange isn't a favorite of mine in the vaporizers, but you can taste it. And I'm not a big Mountain Dew drinker, you know, so
I drink lots of Mountain Dew. And before you said
flavor.
orange, I never tasted the orange before you said it. But the thing about it is I've had Mountain Dew from lots of different vendors, and I don't know if it's the 2X flavor. I do think it is. This is the best Mountain Dew I've ever had, and it's been an all-day. This is the first one, the Cherry Cola. Didn't mention that. This I will mention, all-day vape. This is the one that I can do this for a day, no problem. I don't, if I'm out of my other flavors or whatever else, I would not feel deprived if I had to vape this all day.
Me either. Yeah.
One of those juices where I'm good all day with it. $1 adds the extra flavor. A 6 mil. I mean, nobody gives you a 6 mil, and that's a good way to get a guide on what you think about a flavor. And when you get this smaller, you can see it's a little bit smaller, 6 mil bottle versus like a 10 mil bottle. It's a little shorter, a little smaller. And but for $3.49 with some extra flavor in it, 10 mil is the $5.49 price point, and 30 mil at $14.49. And I'm sure if you order a truckload of it, they can work with you a little bit on that price too. So.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. And if you use ECF10, that will get you 10% off at Vixen Vapors. So
for now.
For now, yeah. I don't know how long that'll last, but actually, Dale said that should work for a while. So
cool.
But yeah, and this, to me, it almost has kind of a margarita flavor to it.
And where the cherry hit me right in the middle of the tongue, this one hits right on the back of the throat. This one right here goes right to the back of the throat, gives you the throat hit, and gives you the flavor there. And they also make a one that tastes a lot like Red Bull, the Rebel Energy. I mentioned that before because I like that one. We're not reviewing that one, but that's another great flavor from them.
Not reviewing that one right now. That will be coming up, so watch out for that review.
Sure.
And it has great vapor production. Man, I'd give this one a 4 out of 5. It puts out a lot of vapor.
The vapor is loose on this one.
And I don't know, this is the 3070, which people sometimes say the 4060 makes more vapor, but this one really makes a lot.
Yeah, I'm good with this amount of vapor. And one of the things, the mix that changes the vapor a little bit, but this is pretty much approximate to like an Ego or starter set or something like that. And if you go with Vixen Vapor and you get an Ego, I mean, you can get an Ego pass through $20 from some places. This is a great way to get started. I mean, when you talk about 6 mil for $3.49, you can't beat that. And one of the things Vixen Vapor does is they pretty much tailor make the juice, steep it a little while, try it again. I got the root beer from them. I'm still not super keen on it, but maybe after another week.
Hey, to each their own though on the juice. I have not had a chance to try the root beer yet, but I'm getting around to it. I've vaped the Mountain Dew for about a week now, and
I have been steady on this. And flavor is subjective. Everybody has their own thoughts on that. But this is just a good guide to say this is good juice. This is something if you have. It also has something to do with what you just drank. If you just drank a stout beer or ate a steak, or if you or had a glass of Mountain Dew, or whatever. I mean, that changes the way stuff tastes too. And like if you just drank a big glass of water, like DJ.
Yeah.
Do that.
I was cleansing my palate there.
Have some OJ.
And this one, I want to hear what you have to say on the throat hit, because I mentioned that the Cherry Cola had a fizzy flavor, and this one has a little bit of that, but also I've had Mountain Dew, and it's not as fizzy as most stuff, so I think they hit it pretty much dead on with that.
Right. It is a little flatter, and like I said earlier, it really just, instead of the fizz on the tongue like the Cherry Coke, this goes right to the back of the throat for the throat hit, where throat hit should be, as far as I'm concerned. If you're talking about throat hit, let's hit the back.
I don't think that this one has much of a throat hit. I'd give it like a 2 out of 5. It doesn't have the throat hit that some of them do, but it's a pretty good juice. I really like it. especially for it, you know, for having the orange flavor in there that I'm not too big on. So,
and we'll visit some more Vixen Vapor, but for me, out of all the drink flavors that I sampled, the grape, the Rebel Energy, the cherry Coke, Mountain Dew is my favorite. I'm going to give it the juice is loose. This is hot. This is hot stuff. Come on.
I hear you. All right. Well, we'll be checking out more vapor or more Vixen Vapor juices in the future. And for now, I'm DJ.
Dangerous Dan.
And we'll catch you later. See you on the next JuiceCAST.
Keep vaping.
Shake and vape.